tutorial, you'll be needing 5 yards of Ankara fabric. Okay, so this is the measurements you need. You first need to measure your upper bust, just like this. Make sure you measure it. Let it not be snuggle. Let it be a bit loose. Just look at the way it is on your screen. Can you see? Not so snug, so that it's not going to be tightening you around that part. Okay, whatever you get, that is what you need. So when I measured mine, I got 40 inches. You already know how we roll here. Before we start, you need to use your iron and press your fabric nicely so that everything can come out nice and crisp. We are going to be cutting the upper parts first. You can see from your screen, the style is divided into 2 parts. We have the upper part and then the flame around the down part, right? So I first cut this out so that we can start with the upper part. So now fold your fabric into 4. Just look at this thing that I cut out is folded into 4. Let me show you how to fold it. It's already folded into 2 now. Then fold it over again. That will make it to be into 4 folds. Are you seeing? Then you also fold it again. By the time you do it like that, it's going to be into 8 folds. But before then, you see, the upper part is on the fold. I don't want it to be on the fold. So I'm just going to first slit it and then slit the folded part. Do you understand? So now it's into 8 folds, okay? And the length is 4 inches. Then the width is going to be that upper bust measurement divided by 4 plus your seam allowance. The seam allowance I added is just 1 inch. Okay, so this is how it looks. Now we are done with this upper part. The next thing is to measure where your strap is going to be. So I measure 5 inches inward, just like you're seeing. Then I notch it, and that's going to be the position where we are going to be fixing the strap. Can you see? So when you open it like this, it will be into 4. 2 for the front, 2 for the back. Do you understand? It will be into 4. Then we also need to cut our strap. It's an off shoulder. So it's an off shoulder. I'm going to be offing 7 inches. So my strap, if I off 7 inches, to this place and 7 inches to the back, that is going to be 14, right? So you cut strip of fabric that measure 14, and then you cut 2. So this is 14, then you add half inch to it for seam allowance, making 14 and the wideness of the strap is about 1.5 inch. So just fold it like this. Just look at where I'm folding it so that you can create a strap for the off shoulder. Next, you are going to place your strap at the notched part. Just put it like that. The distance is 10 inches. You know, when it was on the fold, it was 5, right? When you open it, you notice that the distance from one strap to the other is 10 inches, okay? And that's basically the neck width. Just pay attention to the sewing. Next, take another one just like this and place on top. This is serving as the lining. Remember, I told you earlier, when you cut this out, you will have 4 pieces, 2 for front, 2 for the back. Okay, so now this is the 2 for the front. Just place, you know, just the way you're saying. This that you place on top is serving as the lining to secure the edge of the strap. So when you're done, you can see this is how it looks. I love the way I patterned this. It's giving already. Okay, so one side is done. Next, place the other one. Ensure your strap is not twisted. So take your time to be sure it's going the right way. Do you understand? So this is going to be the back now. So you're just going to place it on top. You know, if you place it on top now, it will be like right side facing right side. You understand? And we already have our notch there. So make sure you stitch it at the notched part. Just look at the way I'm doing it. I'm not going to fast forward this because I really want you to grab what I'm doing. At this point, if you're not following me yet, tell me, do you really love me? If you love me, click the follow button. So when you're done, turn it like this, such that it's at the good side. Then place this other one on top. Like I said, 2 for front, 2 for back, right? Okay, so that you can just stitch this. Just like you're seeing. The similar ones I'm using to sew is 1/2 inch. So the upper part of this dress is ready. Now, let's go ahead and cut the down part. But before then, you can iron or just match the edge together like this and run a stay stitch so that they stay together in place. Do you understand? Just like you're saying. But this is actually optional, but just do it so that it makes sewing easy for you by the time you're attaching it to the bottom part. So like I said, the first half of this is ready. Now let's move on to the flip part of it. Okay, keep this aside. So from your fabric, you are going to measure 44 inches out 4 times. Okay, very important, 4 times from your fabric. Okay, so when you measure it, cut it out and then fold it into 2, just like this, just the way you're seeing like this. This is 44 inches into 4 places, but don't cut it out. Just cut it long like that. Then when you cut it out, you fold it into 2, then you fold it over again into 4. So this is into 4 folds. The length of your armhole. Let's say my armhole is 9, so I'm going to half 9. And then I'll measure the length. I want the total gown length to 45. Remember to add allowance for. So it's an off shoulder. I half the length of my armhole, which is 9. Then I measure the length, just like you're saying, to be 45. Then I rule it, just like so. And then this other end, I make sure it's straight. That's why I rule it also. So now cut it out. Let's see, just cut it out like that. So it's like a rectangle. Remember, it's into 4 folds. So when you are done, this is what you have. So the next thing you want to do is to grab that piece that we cut, that we already prepared earlier, that upper part. Grab it. Go ahead and fold it just like you are seeing me do. Just fold it like that and place it here. You will ensure you align the folded edge. Let them match each other, just like you're seeing. Align the folded edge, let them be on the same level. Then wherever that your upper part stop, you're going to notch it on the one at the bottom. Can you see? Just notch it there like that. Notch it well. Then next, we want it to also have pockets. So from where I notch, I'm just going to measure 8 inches, or better still, you can put your chest line, which is 9 inches, right, to that point, and then use your hand to walk down to your waistline plus 1 inch and notch. That's going to be the position where we are going to be fixing the pocket. Pocket is good for this type of style, but just know that it's also optional. If you don't want pockets, don't put. So now to cut the pocket, I fold my fabric into 4. Then I'll just place my palm on it just to trace out the shape of my palm. And basically, that is how you cut your pocket. Pocket is very easy to cut. Just look at what I'm doing on the screen. You'll get a hang of it. The wideness at the mouth is about 7.5 to 8 inches. So now, pay attention to this. The pocket is going to just sit right there where we notch. Can you see? Then the upper part also. So next, I'll go to the sewing machine now, and I'm going to sew the pocket to the body, and also I will sew the upper part to it. Remember, when you're sewing your pocket, it should be right side to right side, and you sew it to the 4 sides. Okay? You will also sew this upper part to it as well. So let's sew. Place your pocket on it at the position where you notch, and place it right side to right side. Make your stitch ½ inch allowance, okay? Then flip it open like this and top stitch on it so that the pocket can relax inside when you're done. And remember, you're going to do this to the 4 sides of the flea. Let's call it flea. As you're watching my sweet screens, remember to click the like button. Click the like button. So now I am done fixing the pocket. The next thing we're going to sew now is the upper part. So grab the upper part, make sure you align it right side to right side, starting from 1 notch. you sew till the second notch. Like I said, we have notched it, so it's easy. Just place it on your notch. Start from one notch and it will end at the second notch because we use it to make it, right? The seam allowance I'm using is 1/2 inch. So if you love me, don't forget to type in the comment section, Yinka, you are sweet, if you're enjoying this tutorial. My siskins, let me tell you something. The more love you show me on this channel, the more the tutorial is going to be. And if you show me plenty love, I'll bring you plenty tutorials. And let me tell you. Please, when you are fixing this thing, ensure it is straight to let it not be twisted. Can you see? Ensure it is straight. Take your time. Don't rush. If you need to pin, pin it. In fact, you can pin it first and see whether it's sitting correctly before you stitch it down. Okay? Okay, so I'm done. Now, let me go and put it on the table so that you can understand the next step, okay? So for better understanding, I decided to fold it back into 4 so that you understand it, right? This is how it was before, right? We have sewed the upper part together with the square that we cut out, or the rectangle. Now, open it wide like this. Let it be into 2. You know, it will be front and back. Just look at it. So the next thing you want to do now is to sew this side. When you're sewing this side, you're sewing with 1 inch. So you sew around just the way I'm using my hand to trace it, just like so. So when you get to this point, turn the fabric and sew along, just like you're seeing. So you sew to the pocket. When you get to the pocket, sew about 1/2 inch down. Then keep the needle in, rotate the fabric and sew around the pocket with 1/2 inch till you get back to the body. So when you get to the body, sew 1 inch like that. Then keep the needle in, rotate the fabric and sew all the way down to the hem line. So when you're done with one side, you are going to do the same thing to the second side, and then you hem the bottom part. This is me sewing the second side. Lastly, you are just going to hem the down part. Just 1/2 inch in and 1/2 inch over. Just make your stitch around the hemline, all around. It's a very long thing, so take your time and sew it all around, just like you're seeing. And that will be the end of the tutorial for today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to type in the comment section and get your seat. So sit as they sit. I love you. Mwah. This is so beautiful. You know, it's summer. And if you want to tell them that you are rich in African culture, you need this in your closet. And the good thing is, I still have this fabric available in case you want this. Let me slay together with you. Come on, let's slay together. Comes with pocket. Comes with pocket. See the back.